I, an old man, was partnered for door knocking and walking and sometimes running with Mr. DoorDash, Mario, from house to house. Literally, he works for DoorDash. There is no grass growing under his feet. He's running ahead of me and across lines and ringing the doorbell as I'm approaching the house from the one next door. It didn't turn out to be a disaster. It turns out we had a great gig. We worked out a few kinks. Not only can his fingers dance across that minivan app phone screen, it was like hunting rabbits with a great hunting dog. And that dog can hunt. Before the hunt, Dan at the campaign office gave everybody the once over on how to approach our customers. Mario hung on to every word. When I go on my own, I'm the star of the show. Now I was competing for stage time. I loved watching him. I wasn't the only one enjoying his performance. Voters just loved the enthusiasm coming out from such a youngin'. We were knocking them out of the park. On top of that, we had a huge audience. We went to 40 homes and there had to be near 85% home. On top of that, the DFL gave us low-hanging fruit. We had about 10 left when it became dark. That didn't dampen Mario. He wanted to go on. I felt doing more last night wasn't prudent. Mario, in the very sincerest way, would leave these people with, "Have a very lovely day." On the way to the car, he told me he felt we are a great team, mostly because of our age difference. I told him to tell his pa, Dave, he's got a real good son. That gal, Elaine, she was delighted to see us and learn. We discussed with her the DFL vote down the ballot blue cheat sheet. Greatness is not only what you have done, it's what you are willing to do. Mario, you were the great for me yesterday. Thanks for being there. So what are people saying about Mario and the old man?
I love this. Next week, my son and I are going to knock on doors for Fetterman together.
Boom! The generations team up. That is what makes a community. Thank you. Sending a virtual treat to you both.
This is so wonderful. Young, old, every race, creed, color, persuasion. We all need each other. Bless you both for your dedication to our cause and to each other.
Your words are so very true. Our nation and all the people gain strength and resilience through our magnificent diversity. May it continue to do so.
Let each of us visualize Reverend Warnock and Stacey Abrams with hands locked and raised in victorious stance. Visualization works. From the Mid-Hudson Valley in New York State, we're pulling for you. Vote blue in 22.
Thank you from California.
I'm not crying. What a beautiful, inspiring story. We're all in this together. Thank you from New York.
Thank you from Kansas.
You both sound pretty great. Thank you for all you're doing.
Made me smile. Thank you from Washington State. Thank you from North Carolina. You both rocked it.
You all rock. We'll be phone banking for Reverend Warnock tomorrow. Canvassing over the weekend in a Purple House district. It takes a lot out of my 64-year-old body, but the people you meet make it so rewarding.
Thankful for your committed young warriors.
This is wonderful. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you from Pennsylvania.
7 more days. I wish you and this youngin' the best.
Thank you from Kansas. Thank you from Michigan.
Saving democracy, one vote at a time.
Thank you from New Mexico.
Thanks so much for all you're doing. I'm from New York, but this election affects all of us. This is our last chance.
Thanks to both of you. Thank you from Arlington Heights, Illinois.
Great story. Thanks for all you're doing.
Thank you from Florida. Wait, thanks from Minnesota.
Thank you both from a fan in Florida.
From Northern Virginia.
Thank you from Virginia.
Thank you from Illinois. Vote blue, blue, blue.
Our Democrat Party has fought all their life for our kitchen table issues. All through history, they got us Social Security, Medicare, and workers' rights/unions that fought for minimum wage increase, women's rights, civil rights, human rights, social justice, thanks to the ACA. No insurance company can cancel us if we have pre-existing conditions. And now, President Biden's infrastructure bill has given us over 9 million infrastructure jobs here at home. What his history showed us about the Republican Party? Reagan gave the rich a 66% tax break, and Bush, 43, gave the rich 40% tax break, and Trump gave the rich 8% tax break. They have voted against women's rights and Biden's infrastructure job bill, voted against immigration reform, and voted against police reform that would have funded the police, and voted against lowering drug prices. Remember, there is a huge difference between the Democratic Party and the Republican Party these days.
Thank you from Colorado.
Have questions about voting? Call our voter hotline at 833-336-8683, or if you're a person with a disability, text ACCESS to 43367. Thank you.